Oh my gosh, we're trapped. We're done for. We're donezo. Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video, we are checking out another Titanic in Stormworks. So yeah guys, let's get into the video. Alright, here we are on board another Titanic in Stormworks, this one being built by Quinn. Hopefully I'm pronouncing his name right. However, this is a really cool build, and as you can see, it's not 100% accurate, but it's got lots of interior, and it's also pretty lag-free. As you can see here, we are getting a bit of moon physics, but that is to be expected with larger builds. Now, as you may know, there was another Titanic released recently, built by Gillett, I believe that's how you pronounce his name, but it is pretty accurate. It's got really nice shear and everything like that, and I also featured it in a video that eventually became the trailer for that ship. So that was pretty cool. Now, as you can see, we've got the grand staircase. Now, I'm actually going to be using the budget edition today, just because there are modded parts to the non-budget edition of Quinn's Titanic, and I can't get those to work for some reason. And also, it's pretty lag-free, this version, so I'm using it for that as well. Now, because it's the budget edition, we don't get the D-deck reception room or the E-deck levels. However, we do get Scotland Road and some open spaces, which we will check out in a minute. Now, we're going to go ahead and we're going to go back up on deck, and this time we're actually going to be going down the aft staircase. This is something that Gillett's Titanic doesn't have, so I like to see it here, which is really nice. And we're just going to go walk all the way back here and check it out. I do think that this one actually has a barber shop too, so we'll check that out real quick since we're here. So here we're on the C-deck level of the aft grand staircase, and there it is. We have a barber shop, so we can just get a little haircut and stuff, and that'll be really nice. It looks like we can go further back here. Alright, and okay, so here we are on the after portion of the ship, the second class space. As you can see, the second class staircase is here, and this is a great way to get down to Scotland Road. Now, I said earlier we were going to go on deck, but we might as well go to Scotland Road since we're here. And here we are on Scotland Road. Let's make our way forward to check out those third class open spaces, and then we can go out onto the deck and check out all of that cool stuff. Now, making our way down the hallway here, or Scotland Road, we will be able to see all the way down the ship here. Oh, there's a door here, so there we go. Now we can see all the way down. We can't actually get onto the E-deck level of the grand staircase here. That is locked and blocked off, unfortunately. So right here, I believe, would be the access for the E-deck grand staircase level. And let's just keep walking forward here. Now, I should mention there are no boiler rooms in this ship, both on the budget edition and in the non-budget edition, so don't expect those to be in here when you download it. Now, as you may know, it's not 100% historically accurate, and Quinn knows that. Quinn actually made that aware when he uploaded this, saying that it was not going to be 100% accurate. Alright, so we're on the well deck here, and let's just quickly walk up here, and then we can actually see that there's the B-deck hallway. We're not going to go down there, but we are going to go ahead and we're going to go up here, and we can check out the A-deck promenade. Nothing too surprising here, just what the A-deck promenade is supposed to look like. It's a little compressed since this version is a bit smaller than the actual Titanic. That's fine too. Alright, so let's head back into the grand staircase here. Wow, look at that. It's always amazing to see this staircase, even though it wasn't really the main feature on Titanic. It was just the access way to get through the ship. Not saying it wasn't grand, because of course it was. It was just the access way. Alright, making our way through the officers' quarters here. We got the nice tiling on the floor. We got some pneumatic tubing, I think that's how you pronounce it. And here we are in the chart room and then on the bridge. So, now that we've explored a decent amount of the ship, I think it's time to go ahead and sink it. But first, we're going to check maneuverability, so let's go ahead and set up an iceberg. Alright, here we are on the bridge wing of the Titanic, and as you can see, that waypoint is going to represent our iceberg. And once I can see that waypoint starting to move closer to us, or us moving closer to that waypoint, and when it starts to move in relative space, I'm going to start to turn the ship and see if we can avoid it. Okay, I'm starting to see it move now, so let's go ahead and turn the ship. Now, we're not going to stop the engines because that'll stop the ship immediately, because Stormworks' water physics isn't that great when it comes to that. But here we go. We're turning hard to port here. Will we make it? Alright, we're going to call that hard over. So now the rudder is hard over. Let's see if we can avoid the iceberg here. And I would say that's impact. We have struck the iceberg. Technically, we did miss the waypoint, but in real life, we would have struck the iceberg. And there it goes, passing by there. So that's our little iceberg test. And, of course, we need to turn to port because that's what they did in real life. So hard to port. And we're going to get this ship sailed away from that berg there. Okay, so one small issue that I have just noticed. As you can see, this is not a small shark approaching the camera. This is a megalodon. I did not spawn this. Oh, no. Don't do this. Nope. Don't do this. Just go away. I'm trying to have something historically accurate here. Please, just leave. Now, as the captain of the Titanic, I would definitely say we need to stop the ship, which we have done, close the watertight doors, which we can't do because there's no boiler rooms, and inspect the damage. So let's see if we can go down and inspect the damage. And I don't believe we're going to see any water anytime soon down there. That was the one thing I wanted to avoid, but the Megalodon decided to ignore that and ruin everything. Let's just hope the Megalodon struck on the starboard side, right where the iceberg hit. If it did, I'd, you know, honor it and amend it for its historical accuracy. But we're just gonna go along and say that the Megalodon, it doesn't exist, because it doesn't. It's dead. Anyways, we're gonna make our way down here, and as I wear my hilarious outfit, actually, I'm starting to notice a starboard list. I don't know if that's from the Megalodon or that's actually from the sinking. What we're going to do is we're just going to hop down there and smash our face right into the wall there, because moon physics is just lovely. And I'm actually going to see how high we are in the water and how... Wow, okay, we are lower in the water than I actually expected. So the water level is literally at the base of this floor here. So I'd assume that it's... I don't actually know where it would be forward there. I'd assume kind of at ankle level. But yeah, so I think we can confirm the ship is going down based on how deep the ship is in the water already. And now in this budget edition of the Titanic, we only have 2 workable lifeboats. And I do believe that's just to save from lag. And what we're going to do is we are going to lower those 2 boats when we get back up on deck. And I think the lag has cleared up quite a lot. But yeah. Alright, so we are at the second class staircase. There is no other interior here if you wondered. But we're just going to take the elevator, which in this case is just this ladder here. And I don't know if this is just for the budget edition or not. But it's a very primitive style elevator, I would say. It's not even an elevator. But of course it's pretending to be an elevator. It's a pretend elevator. Anyways, that's a nice view right there. And yeah, so let's head outside here. Alright, so if we walk down the deck here, you can see that everything seems to be okay. But if we look this way, you can see we're already starting to tilt by the bow slightly there. So, yeah. Alright, so I think first and foremost, it's time to get these lifeboats prepared. They already are prepared. Oh, you know what? I'd like to see if we can actually lower this boat, swing the davits in, pick this boat up, and lower that. That would be cool. I'd like to try that. So let's quickly do that here. So what we're going to do is we're going to lower this down. And since we really can't see off the side, just going to just look like that. And we'll wait for it to go down to the bottom. It's going down. It looks like it's about to hit the water any second here. Alright, yep. I'm going to call that. We're going to go ahead, stop that, and release the falls. Oh, no! No, don't follow! The wonders of no clipping. Alright, so here we go. We're going to bring the lines back up here. And I'm wondering, do we have to, like, turn on the, Okay, no, we don't. So, these will automatically attach, I'm assuming. Here we go. Nice and easy here. Alright, perfect. And now we lower it down, and I think it should connect. Oh my gosh. Wow. As it connects, the Meg strikes again. Wow, okay. It did strike on the starboard side where the iceberg collision would be. Again, I amend it on its historical accuracy and aiming. But let's go ahead and let's winch this boat out, and we're listing over to port quite a lot there. Then we will lower this boat on top of the other boat and create a lifeboat sandwich. Here we go. Alright, it may be hard to see there, but as you can see, the boat is lowering down and the other boat is floating in the water. Will it escape? No, it will not, and it's crunch time. There we go. Beautiful work for that lifeboat there. And I like how it actually stops. Like, it stops right there, which is nice. And release the falls. So that is it. That's the last boat on this side to be launchable, because you can see all of the equipment has been removed on this side. Let's hop over to the other side and see what we can do. And as you can see, we've got that starboard list increasing there, which is interesting. Let's look down onto the bow. Nothing too crazy. I don't really know how low in the water we're going to be here, and I don't really want to look because I want this to be accurate. So we are going to go over here, and we're going to do the exact same thing we did on the other side. Goodbye, lifeboat. We can see right over the edge there, and hopefully it stops before it gets into the water. Oh, that's close enough. Okay, so let's go ahead, release the falls, and bring up the winches, or bring up the connectors. Now I've noticed we have a collapsible lifeboat there, so getting that off will be quite an interesting task. Alright, so that's close enough. Let's bring the davit back here. There we go. Now let's go ahead and lower this down, hopefully connecting it. There we go. Okay, so let's quickly raise this boat up. And now that it's up, let's swing it out. Almost there now. Alright, I think that should be good. And let's lower the boat down here. Alright. Goodbye, lifeboat. Thank you for being aboard the Titanic. Actually, interestingly enough, I think this one will be landing in the water nicely here, because that other lifeboat seems to be drifting aft here. Let's go ahead, release the falls, and that's gonna be it. That's the last lifeboat on the starboard side to be released. Now, let's quickly go down to the B deck level, check out the bow, see if it's flooding or not. Uh-oh. Yep, there we go. We got water coming in. Yeah, definitely flooding in a lot there now. Alright, I think this would be a good opportunity to make our way back inside of the ship and see how the flooding has progressed down below decks. Because at this point, I do believe that the D-deck space should be flooding because the bow is going under. But it might not be. Let's actually quickly look down the grand staircase well here, and I'm having trouble moving forward there. There's no water down there. That is interesting. Guess there should be no point exactly going down there. Actually, there is a point, because I want to go through B deck to get to the second class staircase, because I do want to see if the E deck Scotland Road is flooding or not. The only way to get down there is through the second class staircase or the third class open space, which is now flooding, so we can't really get down there. Alright, yeah, you can see how bad the forward tilt is now, and we still have that starboard list going on. But if we make our way through here, I think we should see a little bit of water. Oh my gosh, once again, the Megalodon just can't keep itself away. Wow, that's a lot of water, but I don't know if that's actually real water. Nope, this is complete fake, terrible water, and it's a glitch. It's a glitch in the game. That, my friends, is real water. Alright, so we are in the third class open space on E deck, and here is the water. There's just a little bit there. I would say about a foot or two in here. You can see after just being down here for a minute or two, the water has risen significantly. But if we go up here onto D deck, you can see, yeah, I must have left a door open. Well, that explains a lot. Alright, we better get out of here, because this space is pretty much a death trap right now, so let's go. Actually, I think this will be the last time we are down here, so one last look. Alright, that's good enough, let's go. Anyways, we are on boat deck. Time to exit boat deck. Wow, we have tilted down significantly, and I think water's on the bridge. Well, here we are. We are in the wheelhouse, and I think it's time to escape. Let's make our way out here. The boat deck is actively flooding. I think there's a doorway right here. Oh, wow, the water's rising really quick there. Might as well open the door. Help the flooding a bit there. But we are in the final plunge. Let's see where the water is in the grand staircase. And it is nowhere. There is no water in here. And the dome shatters and the water pours in. And that is my cue to leave. Uh-oh. That's not good. Well, there's always another door. Oh my gosh, we're trapped. We're done for. We're donezo. Alright, let's see if we can actually get on the deck here. Alright, this thing is going vertical very quickly here. Oh my gosh, I don't think we're gonna make it. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Thank God for these railings. Alright, this is where we're going. We're staying here for a second. This thing hasn't even broken in half yet. Oh, hello, grand staircase. Oh, hello, water. That was unexpected. I guess we're just going vertical without a breakup? I'm 90% sure that the thing was supposed to break in half. I guess we're going Night to Remember style, folks. If you haven't seen that movie, watch it. Alright, we're in third person here. And wow, that is a sight to see. You got all three props. You got the entire superstructure underwater except for that little lasting bit of the second class staircase. And you got the entire fantail out of the water. There's some lifeboats behind us, so we do have a escape way. We just jump into the water. I was pretty sure that the ship is supposed to break in two, but it seems to have just settled here, so maybe it just goes vertical and then breaks in two, and I've just fallen. Oh no. Oh, this is it. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm so dead. Oh god, this is it. Oh boy, yeah, I can see the water rising up right there. You can see it, and it's gone. And we just gently float off, and that's it. Alright guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and a comment, and I'll see you next time, guys. Goodbye.